I'm very curious about this one. Whenever you complete a level, your spells and skills are randomly rerolled. Levels have no spell points. Like, what's that gonna mean for us? Alright, wild magic. After you complete a level, everything shuffles. So we have one spell point, and there's no spell points to pick up. Death bolts. How are we gonna, like, grow? Will it just give me a random spell every time? How will I end up with multiple spells? What about multiple skills? There's always gonna be one thing? Okay, okay. We have one skill, which is Void Spikes. We have Burning Idol, Flesh Fiend, which I can't cast. And Underworld Passage. Random upgrades, too. Well, this is just terrible. I think we just die, don't we? Each turn, the idol consumes its lowest HP ally, dealing fire damage to enemies near its sacrificed unit. It can sacrifice the wizard. I think we die. I think it's over already. This is RNG hell. What's going on, Ash? I think it's just over. Crown of Bony Fingers, Fire, First Sphere. So we can't cast this spell, that's for sure. We have Quick Cast on Underworld Passage. And we don't have enough health for this. If we get a Ruby Heart, we can cast one useful spell. My friend spoke to me about politics, and I hate that. Until you get something workable all the way through. It's gonna change, like, every level. I am curious, because, like, there's a lot of stuff in this game that are completely utility. Like, they are non-damage dealing. Like, I can end up with 3 teleport spells, and, like, we won't be able to fight. Which means, like, equipment like Gnome Shoes might be the thing we need. But for right now, we'll worry about getting, like, pets or heart. Pets it is. The fact I couldn't get a heart is really dire. Ooh, a slimy breath stealer? Alright, if we wait for this to generate minions... Ooh, it's making arcane ones. It's based on the... Oh, the tags! Man, Slimy's the best modifier. Oh god. Jesus. Yeah, it ate me. It ate me! So Burning Idol is like a spell I never take because of that. And on this Wild Mage thing, even more so. Alright, one more try. Wild Mage. Doesn't matter what we learn. I think the Slimy modifier is my favorite new pet modifier for sure. Immolate, Earthquake, Wolf. Alright, and our skills are Venom Spit. I can get behind that. Codex of Sacrifice. For every 100 HP spent casting blood spells, learn a word spell. The HP required doubles each time the Codex is activated. If you know every word spell, instead restore all charges of your word spells. I really dig the new equipment in this game. This new guy really understands how to make fun stuff. Or even not fun, just interesting. But like, Codex Sacrifice is excellent. If we were doing a normal run, I would pivot hard into doing some blood stuff, but we don't have any blood stuff because it's completely random. So that is not a useful thing for us. Drill shoes, though, are pretty useful. I think I'll take those drill shoes. Whoa, oh, right, it's randomly upgraded, so we have Ice Hounds. And what's our Earthquake upgrade? Magnitude 8, and Immolate has Radiant Heat. I mean, the Wolves will handle a large chunk of this. They might handle the whole thing. They are, in fact. But now we have a spell I can't cast because it requires HP, Siege Golems, and Blinding Light. So we have Halting Light as our upgrade. It's actually kind of a fun way to learn stuff. Halting Light deals 1 turn of stun to all enemies. Soul Wind we don't even look at because we can't cast it. Siege Golems have Assistant Cannoneers. In addition to Siege Golems, summon 5 Goblin Assistants that can repair and operate the cannons. Oh, look at the little guys. Alright, a Ruby Heart is pretty good right here. Where am I? God, I wish I knew. A map-wide flashbang alongside follower sounds like a solid enough combo. I'm gonna go ahead and open up line of sight for my cannoneers. I'm sure they'll just shoot me, though. Ow! Stop! I just die. It's just over. I have 1 hit point and there's 1 turn of poison left. Wild magic is funny, but also there's so many spells that you can't cast in the early game. This is our 3rd time. I could have teleported onto a heart. By the way, I didn't have to die there. Eaten by snakes. Alright. I do find this amusing, but I'm kind of curious. This is our 3rd attempt. The first time we got blood spells we couldn't cast. The second time we got blood spells we couldn't cast. I'm kind of curious. How many times can we do this and end up with spells that we literally cannot cast? I think this needs a little bit of reworking. At the very least, like, make it so that you don't get stuck with spells you can't use. Like, I could have used my teleport and landed on the Ruby Heart. Alright, Pyrostatic Pulse, good, we can use that. Armageddon Blade, we don't have anything we can put that on. Stampede Form, fine. Natural Vigor, I guess that works with our Stampede Form. I hate seeing my death 10 turns away and not being able to do anything about it. It is pretty rough. There are spells, though. You could take, Purity. Cannot gain any new debuffs. Lose all current debuffs. Poison does count as a debuff. So for 4 spell points, you can get around poison, but are you willing to spend 4 spell points? I don't know why, but I'm really stubborn about that kind of stuff. It's like, I don't want it. I don't want purity. I feel like pets are extra important on this. Clay Rockworm. 4 spell points for just that one situation. Like, later on, there's other debuffs you might want to avoid, but yeah, largely, Burning elephants. Go get him, burning AoE. Can you cast if you're stunned or frozen? No. But if it's currently affecting you, it is an ongoing enchantment. You are safe for the duration. I should give my worm a nice sword. Come here, worm. Mega, oh nice. He's got the big boy version. What's going on, Nara? Go forth and use your cool sword. Yeah, no one can stop him when he has a cool sword. I thought that ghost had a dunce hat. He should have. Ice Phoenix. Nice. Word of Madness. Nice. Stampede form, but this time Metal Stampede. Okay. And we have Dark Lord and Shatter Shards. Sure. Cat has another YouTube. Oh, I'm sorry. No one likes going to the vet. Sparkloom. A heart, finally. I will come here exclusively for the heart. Yeah, Word of Madness is awesome. As the heal aura, we have Echoing Madness. Actually might be a problem. Your word hint is... You can get... Are they currently berserked and attacking me? They are! That's amazing. Let me go ahead and leave. Oh god, they're coming for me. Oh good, they realized. Anyway, your word hint is you can get milk from these. Poor little guys, yeah. Another pet? Might go for another pet. Troll, blood, green slime. What do I have? Combust poison. I have no poison. Darkness. Doesn't do any damage. 9 casts of Thunderstrike. That's a little disappointing. A little scary. Skills, Pyrophilia. Spell, Sniper, Horror. This is grim. The person I don't like's mom. Eternal Darkness. Remind me, what's Eternal Darkness? Every 200 dark damage dealt, gain a charge. Amazing. Combust poison, doesn't matter. Nuts is the perfect dual answer here. All I get is Thunderstrike. 9 casts. Man. We're gonna have to really hope for Chaos Spell to do a lot of work here.
You all remember what to do whenever anyone says the secret word, right? Scream!
That's right! Scream real loud! Right, it blinds me too. Your second hit was gonna be like, you could also get meat from these. You could also get water. You could get oil. This is terrible. Like, the worst part of Rift Wizard is whenever you're in a situation where you cannot mitigate the random chance, and this is just an entire run where random chance runs the show, which I find entertaining. Like, it's funny. I like random nonsense. But there needs to be some kind of like, okay, is it even possible for the player? Like, combust poison without any poison can't do anything for me. Darkness can't do anything for me. And 9 casts a Thunderstrike? It's not enough to get through a level. There needs to be a little bit more, like... A little bit more of a guiding hand. It needs to step in and be like, okay, does the player have at least some way to clear the floor? I accept my death. This is a challenge I'll never touch. I think it's worth touching, but probably not worth, like, worrying about beating. Because again, like, just out of curiosity, I'll do one more. It'll be a little compilation of runs here. Honestly, it should start you with a random spell on the first floor. Why even make me buy a spell? The fact that it gives you upgrades is probably how they were like, oh yeah, this will kind of balance it, but no. There's plenty of upgrades that don't do anything. Here we go. That is 3 spells that do things. Ruby Hearts. Gonna start right here and just immediately bang. Flock of eagles. Go get them, eagles. I can't use shrapnel blast, so this floor, easy floor. I had 3 working spells, even when I went to a floor that wasn't necessarily a working floor. Sorry, that didn't necessarily have a 3rd working spell. Still good. No one should go where eagles dare. Copper Shaft. Well, we have the best spell in the game, so we're gonna be okay here. I don't need anything other than Silver Spear. And what we got? Ice Tap. Cool. And Shielded Minions. Spriggan Maker. Hashtag Gandalf blessed. Alright. Oh, Conductance. Never mind, I read that wrong. Keep them off me, eyeballs. Oh, it's petrified. No wonder I'm barely doing damage. Make a for me, the Spriggans. Yeah, go and get them, Spriggans. 9 more turns. Damn. Long time to be petrified. Do. Bang. Alright, I think you guys can handle the rest. That being a ghost. Mystic Power, Mercurize, Flock of Eagles again, but this time it's Thunderclaw. Toxic Fumes. Spells and skills gain 7 damage, which doesn't really help. I guess Mercurize can benefit. Come on, Raiment of Eyes shows up on this run? You guys mean. That's just mean! Audrey, thank you for that resubscription. How you doing, Audrey? I feel like I never see you anymore. All you care about is blood these days. How are you? Oh, I'm so tired. Hello. I too am mad at the clocks. You should be. Everyone should be pissed at these stupid clocks for betraying us like they did. How could they do this to us? We trusted them. Blood is good. Let's go, mine army. Do. Oh, I'm out of spells that do anything. More normal hours, that'd be nice. We could finally play Helldivers again. Hallucinogenic Spore Staff. Blizzard Beacon. That's 2 new things to look at. We have Dispersion Fields, Mystic Vision, and Frostfire Hydra, so this will be a hard floor. This run is the Rift Wizard equivalent of trying to convince someone it won't take 10 billion years to flip a coin and come up heads 20 hours in a row. Time. Times, not hours. You said the word hour. Wow. Why you fall off a cliff, Audrey? Helldivers. Alright, Fire Lord, Searing Heat, Crystal Power, Master of Space. Dispersion Field has max charges. I hope the new guy running the show, I hope on the agenda is go through and every spell that has these upgrades, number of targets, duration, max charges, anything that is like, this is the exact version of the spell from the first game, rework it. Those upgrades made sense when you could buy all the upgrades for a spell, because it was like incrementally making the spell better. 2, each upgrade needs to be like a branching path. It can't just be like, oh, more charges. Same thing here, duration, vision, aura. Alright, so we have Freezing Ice. That's the one upgrade that actually matters to me. Frostfire Hydra's Ice Beam freezes for 2 turns. We're screwed. So we have additional range, and we can teleport enemies around me randomly. Whenever poison's inflicted, they go berserk. Each turn summons a random number of blizzards. The number of summoned blizzards is determined by the amount of spell points spent on ice magic. I wonder how that works in a challenge like this. Like in this particular case, we would have 3 spell points, 7 spell points dedicated to ice. It'll just change as we go randomly. We're not going there because that kind of equipment's not actually useful to us. You can totally observe them real hard and make them walk slightly more to death. Ruby Heart with absolutely nothing else. Ruby Heart with a key. With the only spell being Frostfire Hydra, we probably want levels where we aren't looking at more things being generated. So this one's okay. This one's bad. This one's probably the best one, because most of the enemies are weak or blow themselves up anyway. And only 2 of them generate additional things. Boo-doo-boo. Bunch of stuff just died randomly, which made me some Spriggans, so that works. Alright, guys. Shoot stuff. Why are you not shooting? They're all silenced. They can't do anything while they're silenced. Oh, Lord. There you go. Shoot things. Shoot! Mystic Vision. Spriggans, can you not hurt this ghost? No, you cannot. Alright, once I'm not silenced any longer. Yeah, good work. Thunderstrike, multicast. Okay, alright, with copies. That's the only good upgrade. This seems doable-ish. The upgrades are pointless, except for Prince of Ruin. Storm Legion's Banner, Lightning Staff, Chalice of the Warp. Whenever an ally is summoned, if it's adjacent to a storm cloud. Maybe go, you know, I have Thunderstrike, and that's the only thing I have. We can't go there. Bag of Spikes. That works for me. And I'll take a Summer Crown. What? How did I get muted? Who did this to me? When's the last time I coughed? Never happened. I am tired enough that I don't remember coughing in the past 10 minutes. When did it happen? I was wondering why I was so quiet. It's been 82 years. It's been 82 years. I was just saying, it's a weird experience not being able to plan a run. Multicolored Rage Rod? 4 to 5 minutes? Oh my god. I'm going back to bed. Reroll. Alright, pets do seem pretty good here. Shrew, Ruby Heart. Yeah, pet. Actually, I think we want a floor with, like, good line of sight for this. Yeah, I think we do. This works. I mean, it works about as well as it can work. So, Sight of Blood. A damaged living unit. And then living things in line of sight. So this one actually bad. It's like the one floor that works. But most of the things here are demons or constructs. So that's a bummer. It's a bit of a bummer. I guess we still have Immolate and Eye of Rage. We could theoretically make this work. Slazvan has to die, like, immediately. That was a very important thing that just happened there. Alright, Eye of Rage is on. Let's immolate. Sir? Oh, I have a Chaos Chimera. It's like, who do you work for? You work for me? What? That's crazy. Alright, so far so good. Immolate will take care of most problems over time. Eye of Rage is doing work. There's nothing living left for me to use. Alright. Pop you one. Got him. What's the Mordred fight gonna be like? I don't even want to think about that. Eye of Fire, Holy Fire, Soul Swap. I feel like the wands, like Spriggan Maker's helping just because it pulls a lot of aggro. But like Memory Staff, maybe? Because a big problem I'm running into is, like, wow, 7 casts? That's the only targeting damaging spell we have. We have Eye of Fire, which is, you know, good, but we can't target anything with it. And then Soul Swap. Reroll. You need the ability to kill a dude. Yeah, I am concerned. We might end up with nothing. This works. 7 whole casts, huh? And Soul Swap with max charges, not force transfer. So what you're telling me is Soul Swap can't be used here. So Soul Swap might as well be... We don't have a third spell. We have 1 and 2. We can only Soul Swap with friendly undead. Forced transfer would work with the enemy vampires. But we don't have forced transfer. It randomly selected max charges. So this is gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. I think we're gonna Chaos Spell. It's like watching a fish swim around. I don't remember this being how the targeting reticule works. Is it because of the upgrade? It's supposed to be like a vertical line, a horizontal line. Oh, it casts your Blaze Rip. Is that why it's aiming like Blaze Rip right now? It's just a really weird thing to look at, but yeah. It's showing. Whoa! What's the upgrade on Eye of Fire? Eye of Conflagration? Whenever it kills, it fires again. We got a lot of shots off. Man, Spriggan Maker is basically just gonna carry this around, huh? Yes, it is. Equipment's very important here.
Hello there.
What's going on, Mighty Odin? Conjuration, enchantment, memory. Like, again, memory. Oh, we're up to 4 spells now. Okay, maybe we're gonna be alright. Horde of Half-Men, Mega Annihilate, Golden Skull, Toxic Spores. Alright, and the longer you go, the less random it will be, because more spells means less chances to only have useless things. Work was hectic, have a lot of homework ahead of you? Ah. They made you do homework on the day the clocks betrayed us? That's messed up. I'm, like, struggling to stay awake. Let's not go there. Good lord. Reroll. I need more garbage that just makes garbage, I think. How much health do you have again? I mean, with Mega Annihilate. We only have 3 casts. What's the upgrade on it? Cascade? Alas. I could basically do a third of his health with Mega Annihilate. Golden Skulls, Toxic Spores, those will help. I didn't even get hit by it, I woke up with a headache. Messing with time's a mistake, yes. Just par for the course. Just how it goes, I guess. I mean, really, what do I want from here? Nothing. It's just because I thought maybe it could be an easy floor. Alright, what do we got? Another wide open floor with watchers? That's just mean. But this does look like the kind of floor that I could probably get away with. Cascade range of 4, so like I could take out a clump over here. Horde of Half-Men cost 99 health. But with my Golden Skulls here. You know? Pretty sure over here would be just fine. Yeah. Golden Skull. Golden Skull. Golden Skull. And then Horde of Half-Men. And then we hope Golden Skulls heal me. Thank you, Golden Skulls. Of course, the Golden Skulls are immobile, so I'm currently locked in. There we go. Can I see any target for Mega Annihilate right now? Not at the moment. Man, Horde of Half-Men's great. Do another Horde of Half-Men. I'm willing to roll the dice. I'm gonna do it again, too. Hell yeah. Horde of Half-Men is one of my favorite spells. Yeah. Is this random spells and upgrades? We are doing the Wilds Mage trial. And every floor, it gives you random spells and random upgrades to those spells and random skills. Everything's random. The only things I'm in charge of are my equipment. It's one of the challenges that has the roughest start so far. Because, boy, sometimes the game's like, alright, floor 2, have fun with darkness and blinding light. It's like, cool, I can't do damage. Slime shoes, exploding boots. Re-roll. Ooh, Houndmaster of any kind is premium. Call Archon, Heaven's Wrath, Choir of Angels, Wall of Ice. Hungry Wall. +1 minion duration whenever an enemy dies to ice damage. Choir of Angels has Mercy. When an enemy is healed for more than its full health, it becomes an ally. Culling, good, we have the good one. And then Call Archon, we have Storm Archon. Archon gains 50 ice resist and also deals ice damage, and it looks cool. It's a wizard's fight here. No, we haven't done the 1 HP one yet. I was curious about the random element of this one, and it's as random as I thought. Oh, we have Focus Channeler, huh? Archon. 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 Heaven's Wrath. Heaven's Wrath again. All I did was kill the ads. That was useless. Good thing Archons are powerful. Get him, Wall of Ice. Oh, Life Spark Lantern. I'm like, why do I have all these electric fireflies? Alright, let's call another Archon. Maybe get a little closer first. Now call an Archon. And that's my Towering Toad Beast. Teach him a lesson, Wall of Ice. One of you guys, I think, yeah, reincarnates on death. Go get him, team. I think I'll get my new pet. We can take a look at that 1 HP run. Send the dogs after him. Right, I keep pressing A, but there's nothing to collect. What kind of pets we got here? Anything slimy? Fleshbound, Purple Lich, Infernal Greater Vampire. Twilight Gaze, Spike Ball Factory with copper spike balls, the best version. Wave of Dread, I mean, only have the one cast, unfortunately, of Spike Ball Factory. But I do like Spike Ball Factory. Caladwen! Thank you for that follow and welcome to the Shake the Box family. We're very happy to have you here. You like the Rift Wizards, do you? Draco Antiphony Scepter. When you cast a level 4 or lower sorcery spell, your dragon allies with matching types will attempt to also cast that spell. Man, that's such a cool wand that I can't use in this challenge. Your skills are randomized too? Yes. Every floor we get random skills, random spells, random upgrades to those spells. It was a very obnoxious, like, start. The first 3 attempts were floor 2, blood spells I didn't have the health for, or spells that don't do damage. It was very brutal. But once you get a little further in and, like, you have 5 spells, it's less likely you only have utility spells. Redemption, Conversion, Mass Scourge. I love that Draco staff, but we do not have dragon spells, and there's no guarantee we'll have dragon spells. So I'm thinking. I mean, Robe of Frostfire? Generally speaking, we're going to have some fire. There's a lot of fire, a lot of ice. What kind of pets we have? Ice Belcher Lich, Metallic Minotaur, Fey Purple Hand. I really want slime. Everything is flesh bound, which to me equates to we can kill the floor pretty quick. Spike Ball Factory, though, we need a nice spot to set up. I don't think we're going to find any floors that are good for that. This was not too bad for setting up a Spike Ball Factory, but God, I hate this floor. Do 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 do. I mean, I'm gonna be stuck wherever I start, but we do want a nice 3x3. And that floor offers us a 3x3 to start working. There's 3x3s here, but it's far worse. And I don't think there's a 3x3 anywhere here. Yeah, I'm gonna be wailed on if we do one here. Actually, maybe that's fine. No, this one's the one. I'll start my Spark Ball Factory right over here. Pets, that's right. Man, I don't want to make my factory while you things are in the way. Stopwatch. Go around me. Fireball. We have Wave of Dread. Pretty good cone for it, too. I'm guessing we have Prince of Ruin. Yeah, there it is. The spike balls begin! Do we have Pyrophilia? No, that's Blood Flame. I don't see a heart down there, so no Pyrophilia for us. Not very much, Ash. It's a game I do want to go back to at some point. Pyrostatic Curse. After all, why not? It's kind of crowded in my corner down here. I'm watching the boss slowly try to make his way around. I also want to see more Cataclysmo. I've been waiting for it to get like a substantive update. That one's a tricky one because it's really fun, but it's very story driven, and so I'd like to have like a good chapter or two ready. But I'm excited. When that one gets an update, we're definitely jumping back into Cataclysmo. That said, I am in the playtest for All Will Fall, that physics-driven building game. So we should pop into that as well. Ooh. Ooh. Like, I don't want to be trapped here, but I don't want to use all my teleporters, because I'll never know when I'm going to have a teleport spell. So I'm just going to let my spike balls continue to accumulate. If anything comes close, I'll kill it. But this does seem to be a turbo kind of floor to me. The evil fairies are making life rather difficult. It's just a war of attrition. I might use one of my teleports, just so I can take out the evil fairy spawners. Like, I'm pretty sure I win. Every time something dies, I get Spriggans. The spike balls are not to be trifled with. We don't have great synergy because it's all randomized nonsense, but it is us winning right now. I would just like to make it go faster. And one way to do that would be to remove the fairies from the equation. Alright. Fireball this one. I have fire dogs? I had no idea. Can I get the boss? Yes. Bang. Alright, I want to pyrostatic curse the boss. Hardcore. Increase the game speed further and press next turn 30 times. Well, these fairies, the evil fairies, are capable of healing all the enemies around them. And so they are going to just increase the duration greatly. So I could have sat here in past turns, but it very well may have taken like a half an hour. And like, I don't want to sit here for that long. Additionally, how is it going, Patrick? How are you enjoying the stupid garbage known as daylight savings time? Did I pyrostatic curse you guys? Don't pyrostatic curse myself. Alright, now that there are no fairies left, I will, in fact, just start passing turns. Now it's just wait for the boss to run out of health. What spells am I gonna have now? Ritual of Revelation, oh no. Pain Mirror, oh no. Magnetize, oh no. Invoke Savagery, oh no. Blaze Rip, oh fuck. Alright, so we have one spell that does damage. Invoke Savagery. We only have our pets, and what do we got? Two of them? One of them? Alright. So that's bad. Magnetize, we don't have any metal units. So it really is gonna depend on what the game has for enemies. Pain Mirror will do something. And Ritual of Revelation is good if we could, like, survive the casting process for it. Did we randomly get the new channeling thing? We did not. It came up tails. Poor boss getting swarmed by pink blobs. Blood shields. Bramblethorn. I'll take the blood shield. We'll lose 1 HP, 1 HP per spell cast, but it doesn't matter. We replace with shields. How does this challenge work? Every time we finish a floor, it will give us a random collection of skills and a random collection of spells with random upgrades. It is completely random. So far, I've had... This is our 4th attempt at it. The first 3, we died on floor 2 every time, because floor 2, we just didn't have damaging spells. So it's maybe too random? It's perhaps too random. Your enemies can help you lose more than one. Yeah, the enemies will help me lose all kinds of HP. Might have been worth grabbing the sigil, even though it generally sucks. Just for, like, a reliable minion spawn. Rain hat, blizzard beacon. Is this just millions of these two? Problem with the sigils is it takes a long time. It's like, what, 6, 7, or 8 turns? Yeah, 8 turns at the most. So we have to wait 8 turns for something to spawn just so we can do Invoke Savagery? I don't think it's worth it. It has the Scavengers upgrade. What's that? Every 3 kills gain a wolf charge. We don't have wolf, so that's fun. There should be an inherent 51% damaging spells rule in this challenge. I was saying earlier, like, completely random, while funny, probably bad for this kind of setup. Like, no one wants to just replay over and over and over and over again until they have just random chance blesses them. Blesses them with enough damaging spells. My problem has so far been, like, we'll get a bunch of stuff that doesn't do anything, and then, like, you have 9 casts of a damaging spell. I'm impressed you got this far. I mean, I owe it all to Spriggan Maker, honestly. You don't have to kill everything, you just have to kill enough when you have something that generates minions. So 7 turns of channeling. Holy Fire on 3 enemies in line of sight. And then we summon False Prophets, which are... Really, it's the 77 HP. Like, that's half my health to get started. This one might be okay. What did the Fear Face range? Do you know the logic for the value of the stuff you get? When we first started, floor 2 gave me 3 spells. At some point, we went up to 4 spells. I think it's based on the number of spell points on the floor. Because we're at 5 spells, and we're on Realm 11. I feel like this is when we would be getting 4 spell points, so I think the spell points are replaced by spells. Like, 1 slot's guaranteed, and then we had 2 for a while on top of that. That would be, yeah. I think it's giving us a number of spells equal to the floor's SP value? How it's doing the skills, I don't know. That's a lot of skills. And plenty of them are level 7, so I don't know how it's choosing how many skills to give us. I guess it figures skills are pretty varied to the point where, like, just make it truly random. Maybe you'll get a broken floor, maybe you'll have a completely useless floor. And what about this floor? I might reroll though. Yeah, reroll. Terrible. Maybe. I shouldn't have rerolled. Not just how many SP you'd have this level, just for difficulty. Definitely not. Like, the number of spell points for these spells with upgrades and these skills, we have way more than we would ever have at a level 11. Realm 11, rather. Alright. I'm gonna spawn in down here. My pet spawns. We'll blaze rip. And blaze rip again. And now that I have a few of you, we have invoke savagery. No one's in melee range, so it's pointless to do that. We'll turn on pain mirror, and we'll begin the ritual. There we go. We did it. Oh god, they showed up with the Lich upgrade? Well, now I'm trapped, and so are they. So that was fun. Cool. Hello, ladies. What are you up to? Just hanging out? That's fun. But thankfully, we got enough Spriggans that we're actually able to get Feathered Serpent Erebor. Sorry, Egregore. We actually got Egregore to spawn. Ritual Revelation's one of your favorites? I don't like it when they show up and just form a wall around me like this. I could have been out there doing stuff. But whatever. Oh, things are in melee range. Oh, everything's dead. Never mind. Bam! Man, these guys just obliterated their target. Ice Vortex, Ice Drake, Pyrostatic Pulse, Glass Orb, Moonglaive, Nightly Oath. Shielded Minions. Moon Speaker. I don't know. What kind of pet do I have? Infernal? Living Chaos? We'll take a Living Claw. Chaos Scale. Wait, Dwarf Hat. Look at it. It's a little top hat. Each level, when you cast your 7th unique spell, summon 7 Dowager. I like the top hat. Alright, so Ice Vortex. Do we have Ice Tap? We do not have Ice Tap. That's a bummer. Razor Shaping? Do we have anything that's... Ooh, we have Moonglaive. Okay. And what's Moonglaive? Electroblade. We have the Chaos Court. Petrification Orb. Crackling Cascade on Pyrostatic. Dragon Mage. Dwarf Hat looks fun on a cantrip run. Yeah, because it requires 7 unique spells. Maybe. Man, I wish we had Ice Tap. Doo-doo-doo. Reroll. Frost Spew, gross. Just Wizards. With just Wizards, we could probably clean house there. Problem is the Slaz of fans. Must target a frozen unit, that's the problem. We're gonna need Ice Drake to freeze some people. Caster takes 40 holy damage whenever a knight dies. We're gonna summon 3 knights. It's a little scary. Of course, I can't reach Slazafan. Glass Orb. Summon the knights. Where are you? Get Moonglaved, loser. My friendly snakes. Hey, Slaz. Get wrecked. Wait, is he frozen? Petrified. Good work, Ice. And by Ice, I mean Orb. Alright, Ice Dragons. Freeze somebody for me. You're frozen. Your sacred mandate. Do not die. Alright, that worked out. Nice. Wailing Banshee, Ghostly Mass, Efreets. Ba 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 doo ba doo ba ba da ba. Pretty nice floor layout. Like, I don't care for the rewards here, but I might come here just because that's not bad. Imp Swarm, Mega Annihilate with Cascade. Watcher Form, Plague of Filth, Dispersion Field, Fiery Tormentor. Oh, Tormenting Mass. Spawners are nice, no? Sigils I almost never take. They take too long to actually spawn anything. They are susceptible to friendly fire damage. They block, like, pathing around you, so you have to be very extra careful about your starting location. There's something about sigils that just, they don't feel good. But part of me does want to, like, do a run where I try to maximize sigils, and, like, when I land, I just start with, you know, 8 stuff around me. Just spawn with a base of operations, making minions. What are we on? Endless Swarm? Come on. Alright, Mega Annihilate with Cascade, 4 Cascade range. That's good enough for me. Man, it never works the way you want it to. Imp Swarm. Plague of Filth. Really, we should be making these boys. They're the big deal. Nope, there's nothing that synergizes or focuses on sigils. Watcher Form! Like, this is the perfect level for Watcher Form. What upgrade do we have on Watcher Form? Chain Watcher Form. No wonder it's so good. Just launching Chain Lightning out. Alright, I'm pretty sure the little tiny ghosts are not gonna last. Okay, what do we have now? Orb control with no orb spells. Essence Flux. Watcher Form again. This time with Void Watcher Form. Mystic Vision. Pyrostatic Curse. Lightning Spire. Furnace of Sorcery. How many sorcery spells do we have? Orb control is sorcery, but it doesn't do damage. That's incredible. So I am incapable of doing sorcery damage. Alright. So Furnace of Sorcery doesn't do anything. Resistance penetration on Lightning Spire is fine, I guess. Pyrostatic Curse requires us to do fire damage. Which we can't do. Yeah, I feel like the new guy running the show is probably... If anyone's gonna make it so sigils work, it seems like this dude will do it. Because there's a lot of cool equipment that synergizes with interesting things. Like, we now have equipment that its value is based on the amount of spell points you put in particular schools. That's just neat. There's items that do something based on where you spawn in the level. Did you spawn next to like open air? You eat it and make things happen. Like, there's cool stuff now. So I have hopes that maybe we'll see something nice. Alright, I gotta think about this for a second. So Furnace of Sorcery might as well not even be here, because we can't do sorcery damage. So let's move everything down based on how useless it is. Orb Control, we have no orb spells, so put that on the bottom. Essence Flux will swap resistances. We'll put that toward the bottom, because we need to worry about what we could do first before we worry about what we could counter. So Watcher Form does something. Mystic Vision is just going to give us range. So Lightning Spire seems to be... Oh yeah, Pyrostatic Curse. Whenever a cursed target takes fire damage, we don't have any fire damage, so just send that down to the bottom, I guess. But this is the real problem with like a randomized run. Is we have 7 spells here. Orb Control doesn't do anything. Furnace of Sorcery only synergizes with a spell that doesn't do anything, so it doesn't do anything. Pyrostatic Curse requires us to do fire damage, so it doesn't do anything. Essence Flux is a utility spell that, like, could happen, but, like, we're really not looking at that yet. Mystic Vision's range. So we have Watcher Form, a passive ability that I turn into a thing, and Lightning Spire, a passive stationary unit I create. So out of all these, we got 2 that sort of do something, and they both are a little iffy. Could do fire with skills or something. Let's see what we got. New guy, Dylan, yes. Like, yes and no. They didn't retire, but they wanted to keep working on the game, but they were kind of burnt out, so they brought a new developer in, so someone else is running the show. Oh yeah, I could see you're actually a little down. I thought I moved that up last time. Alright, let me do that real quick here. How you doing, Quark? Oh, because challenge modifier is there. That's a new part of the screen. That wasn't there last time. I do like that you can hover over challenge modifier now. Okie dokie. So skills-wise, we have Lightning Frenzy, Toad Blood, Thunderlord, Ghostfire, Orb Lord. Wow, Orb Lord 2. Lightning Warp. We can do lightning damage by casting Pyrostatic Curse. It's very minor, but it will do 14 lightning damage. Disintegrator won't do anything because we're not doing any sorcery damage. Thorn Garden requires us to do Arcane or Nature. Houndlord, we don't have fire. I guess I'll cast Pyrostatic Curse just to make Houndlord go off. I made cassoulet yesterday. Ooh, smoked duck, nice. Yeah, being able to re-roll what it randomly gives you would solve most of the problems. Arcane Accounting, Shock Value, Pyrophilia. It'd be nice to get the dogs out there. So I guess we are going to cast Pyrostatic Curse, even if it doesn't do anything. Alright, we gotta pick a level that we can kind of like hunker down in, I guess. Or where we could take out spawners like this. Life Siphon, Sleep Touch, this should be fine. Okay, most of the spawners can and will die. That will help. It's gonna be making fire dogs. Yeah, but that's not really pyrostatic curse doing anything. By virtue of us casting it, we get the dogs. Who start next to me. They have to walk all the way over there. God. Made him a nice meal. Stock-infused rice, sauteed veggies, baked pork tenderloin. Your dog's eating good tonight. How long does the curse last for? Only 3 turns. Let's watch her form. We had the good upgrade last time, but... Really? Every time it goes off, it counts as me casting, so I lose life? Ow! Wait, am I taking damage from your AoE guy on my team? Where'd my mouse go? 2 fire damage to enemy units. Not my unit, enemy units. Oh, the Night Hag's been doing Siphon. That's why. Doesn't matter where I am for them to hit me. Let's do Mystic Vision. Just so we can pulse a little further away. At least we get the Lightning Warp. That happens. And we are making people go berserk from shock value. Down to 115 health. I wonder if anything out here counts as doing one of my sorcery-based spells. Maybe Furnace can go off. Probably not. But hey, you know, it's worth trying. Watcher form. Oh wait, does it have the exploding? I think it has the explosion effect on it. Just passing my turns. Yeah, what's my furnace do? It has Flames of Sorcery, so it casts Flame Burst. That actually does work for us. There we go. It's not the worst thing ever. And now, Pyrostatic Curse actually can do something. It wasn't completely useless after all. In 8 turns it'll do something, rather. Unless it dies. Down to 88 health. Watcher form again? I need to synchronize my Pyrostatic Curse. Those stupid trees! I hate them so much. Alright, probably gonna drink a health potion soon. Yeah, 50 health, probably a good idea. Yeah, we have a big forest growing, and that's not great for us. Weak to fire. I mean, we're making fire minions. They'll get out there. They'll do it. Maybe. Health potion. I wish I could teleport things around. I'm gonna head toward the witches. If I could take them out, I don't have to worry about my health draining slowly like this. Oh my god, this is on Super Turbo. Slow and steady. Oh my god. Oh, it's gonna be a long walk. I'm glad we have the towering toad beasts. That's good. That makes me feel better. Coming for you, witches. Just constant noise. But every time Flame Burst goes off, we are getting more dogs. It takes forever for me to take a step. There's just so many minions on screen. And there's so much pyrophilia being calculated. We actually got a ghost flame? I am shocked we managed to do dark damage and fire damage in the same turn. I don't have anything that's doing dark damage. I'm actually kind of curious how you came to life. I don't know what I'm gonna do to the witches when I get over here. I really don't have a lot of tools. Guess I'll watch her for him once I'm in line of sight. One more turn to the left here. Alright, witches. Take this. Alright, we prioritize the furthest away target. It's possible. There's a lot going on. It's just a perpetual white noise machine right now. Alright, the trees are largely gone. Once that last brain tree in the bottom right's gone, we don't have to worry. There's one to the left. Please. I beg you. Did I just essence flux? Whoops. I meant the pyrostatic curse. Yeah, Rifter's one Ghost Share is still the worst. I mean, I might as well just watch her for him. Everything works for me now except for the bottom left corner. And 2 witches. 3 witches. Poor minion meat shields? Yeah. Listen, I didn't pick these spells. I'm at the mercy of whatever the game decided to give me here. How much health do you have left? 12. Please. Please die. Oh, thank God. I thought I'd be on this floor forever. It's over. I guess I could change hats at this point. Fire Drake, Melt, Wheel of Death, Spider Queen, Furnace of Sorcery again, Dispersion Field, Slime Form, you son of a bitch. With the Void Slime upgrade. Okay. I think I do see... Yep, Void Spikes, so... Slime Form's not the worst. Wheel of Death will work well with Furnace of Sorcery. Arcane Eye Bolts on Furnace of Sorcery is nice. We have Cheat Fate, that's the best one. Vampire Queen's hard to use. Max Charges, that's the only thing we ever get for that one. Fire Drake has Broodlings. What's wrong with Slime Friends? Slime Form is a spell I really liked in the first game, and it did not get upgraded for the second game. So its upgrades are Fire Slime, Ice Slime, Void Slime. That makes sense in the first game if you buy all of them. That way you make a variety of slimes. In this game, when you're limited to one upgrade, it's like none of these are Like, why is Fire Slime cost 1 compared to Void Slime? There's no reason for that price difference. It's just different types of slime. I could find better slimes as pets. Slime form just needs to be upgraded to be part of this second game. It needs to join us. A mortal rotting mass is such a bastard pet. I kind of want that. Question is, can we survive this kind of room? Do we have Prince of Ruin? We do. Fire Drake. 39 fire damage, loses their physical resist. Mass melt is anyone who's touching takes it. 166. Like, I kind of want to go there just for that pet. But this is a much more manageable floor survival-wise. Gotta think about what we have. Spriggans do physical damage, yeah. Guess Dispersion Field will help. But there's so much ranged. It's such a tiny... No. As much as I want that pet, let's go someplace where we can get a hat. That might be fun. We won't die immediately. We will be poisoned a lot. Dispersion Fields. Fire Drakes. Let's get our Furnace of Sorcery up and running. Start casting the wheel. Just wheel it up. We generate dogs every time. Go, my dogs. Slime form while I wheel. Not that I have anywhere to really generate slimes. Really crowded over here. Excuse me, adorable slime wizard coming through. They're really starting to regret this. Ba-dum-psh. There's no room. Really just crowding all my teams in here. Anytime we don't have Pyrophilia, feels like a real waste. Bing! Okay. Word of Beauty, Volcanic Eruption, Conductance, Lightning Storm, Burning Idol, Flame Gate, Eye of Lightning, Word of Undeath. Spirit of Lichdom. Up to 3 random living allies get the Lich modifier. I don't have a lot of living friends, but I do have one. Which means his dogs would be Infernal Lich Orcs. Infernal Lich Dogs. We have Echoing Beauty. Heal myself and all living units. Flow range. It's just a bigger area. Conductance is nice, since we have Lightning Storm with Lightning Star. Deal damage in a beam along 3 random clouds. Archon Beam. Shoots lightning along the path to the sacrifice unit. Flame Gates. Your elementals instantly cast your Eye of Fire spell. Eye of Lightning with Lightning Resist debuff. It's a weird collection here. A weird collection. We want to go to a floor without much in the way of undead enemies. Alright. Yeah, definitely not that one. Living. This floor works. Just word of undeath and cut everyone's health way, way down. There are chasms here, which is helpful for us. It doesn't look like you got your Lich modifier. 5 hit points. 18 hit points. All right. Flame gate back down to volcanic eruption. Houndlord was living. He was a sacrifice I was willing to make. Out of volcanoes. Heal yourself and all living units. Well, that's bad guys too. Let's not do that. I have lightning, I guess. Who gave that candy to a baby? It gave the Lich modifier to my stupid Spriggans. I'm out of volcanic eruption, but you have 3 hit points. You have 3 hit points. Done. Mystic Vision, Call Seraph, Toxin Burst, Lightning Storm, Escalcification, Rain Storm, Essence Flux, Nightmare Aura. You've got to be kidding me. Toxin Bomber, Lightning Storm. I mean, Mask House with Bone Shards, if we wait long enough. All of our Spriggans, that's not bad. But like, good lord, there's so many modifiers in here that aren't really spells. The Time Pipe. Ruby Heart. Ruby Heart. Staff of Heaven's Vengeance. Show me the new wand. When one of your living or holy allies takes damage from an enemy, this staff deals 7 holy damage to the source of that damage. Whenever you cast a holy spell, deal fire and lightning damage to all enemies in a 2-tile burst around the target. The damage is equal to the amount of SP spent on fire and lightning magic. See, I like the new stuff, and the Rift Key, of course, but the Spriggan Maker is too important. We cannot say goodbye to the Spriggan Maker. Absolutely not. I'm not going to Ghostly Annihilator Goose. Clay Annihilator Goose might be even worse. Let's pop a Portal Key. The Draken Staff. Reroll them all. Ruby Hearts. No. All metallic. With our current setup, I don't think it matters too much. In this house, we stand Spriggan Maker. An exotic pet. Infernal Copper Fiend, Electric Glass Butterfly, Metallic Volcano Turtle. Oh boy. How do we kill things to start? Let's rearrange a little bit. Call Seraph. That's our number one. Nightmare Aura is good. Rainstorm doesn't even have living rain, it has healing rain. Allies are healed while they're in the rain clouds. Rain cloud itself does not do damage. Toxin Burst does something, I guess. Lightning Storm. I guess we could Rainstorm and then Lightning Storm? Give me Spriggan Maker, give me death. Let's go here. Dream Hags, Aether Swap, God, no. Never mind. Just a few wizards. Immortal Starfire Chimera. Yeah, no, we want to destroy that quick. What about here? Was this one too bad? That one's not the worst. It's not great. This is just brutal, man. This is a bad collection of stuff. And a Mind Maggot Queen. We gotta get Mass Calcification viable quick. Cyrus will help a lot. Is Enchanter's Boon here? No. Multimancy. Wish I had more Seraphs. Nightmare Aura. Get some thunderstorms out there. It's a wall of thunderstorms. More toxic bursting. Alright, we got some Spriggans on the scene. Let's Mass Calc. Helpful. And then Mass Calc again. So every time we killed one, we killed something else. Alright, out of Mass Calc, we have enough undead that the floor should be fine. And Egregor's back! Go get him, buddy! And we're good. What do we got now? Imp Swarm, Death Bolts. Death Bolts with what? Soul Battery. That's the one we wanted, I guess. Volcanic Eruption, Sight of Blood, Ghost Ball with Ghost Mass. Purity, I mean, not the worst thing to have. Blink is nice. Crown of Ragnarok. And 9 turns later, just blow up. I do love that crown. Alright, can we do this floor? There are small things we could use for Volcanic Eruption. Probably bad to go here. Gun of Skills? What the hell? Yeah, it just gives you random ones. It's weird. Fleshbound. It's really... I don't want to be dealing with you. I love that hat, but I don't think it's worth suffering through that. Oh yeah, we gotta look for the Black Rider. He's the last enemy I need to kill. We're getting up there. Like, we're 18. We should be starting to see him. Not too bad. All arcane stuff. Yeah, this is the wild mage one. After you complete a level, your spells and skills are re-rolled randomly. Yeah, they give you a lot because it's just random. It's just random. You never know what's gonna happen. Completely random. So like, here's 12 skills. Like, yeah, 3 of them might be helpful. What kind of blink upgrade we have? Dissolution. Not the worst. I mean, this seems like a fairly tackleable floor. Problem is, volcanic eruption. There are no pits here. Imp Swarm is Dark Swarm. Death Bolt. Is anything here living? Got a little bit. Not a lot, though. Damage living unit. I guess Ghost Ball is going to be doing a lot of work. Purity is nice. I can eat my Spriggans. All ally units get a stacking 6 damage bonus to their fire and physical abilities. Fey Void Slimes. I don't know if I want to go in a place with all that nonsense. Yeah, I think... barring something exciting here. Artists, gross. Artists are bad, especially with how we're playing right now. I think this is where I want to go. Gorgons, so they petrify. Make a wall of ghosts. Turn on Imp Swarm. Start Death Bolting. Let's turn on Purity. That way the Gorgons can't actually do anything bad to me. Just teleport my friends around. Ghosts! And then just blink my stuff around. Why not? I'm getting spiders? We have spider spawning, don't we? How am I doing poison right now? I don't know where the poison's coming from. Whatever, doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. More ghosts! And then, boiling blood. Well, you're right, you're right. Or are you right? Is acid spit here? Or venom? Acid fumes, echo, pure strike, hungry dead, Huma corruption. No venom spit. Ah, healing though. Alright, it's the healing. Wait, it's a non-stacking, right? No stacking. Aren't ghosts supposed to be weak? Yeah, but when you have enough of them. Especially when you're stacking an additional 6 damage per cast of boiling blood. Wait, purity. Yeah, 27 physical damage. $37 damage. Yeah, boiling blood's making the ghosts not weak. Do 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 do. Side of blood. You're living, right? Why not? Petrify a bunch of people, berserk a whole bunch of people. Boiling blood everybody again. Several stacks worth of boiling blood. Now that I have fire minions on the fields. Keep Imp Swarm on. Keep Purity on. Know where I can cast that. Did everything around me just explode? Do 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 do. Well, I have the power of blinking. There we go. Keep everything away from my spawner, which is almost dead. Ah, these stupid void slimes. Yeah, we're down to just the riffraffs. Keep Imp Swarm going. I don't have any good, like, damage-dealing effects. It's really just my imps right now. You know, might as well just Death Dice while we're here. How many shields you got? One? There, no shields. How many shields in you? No shields. Death Dice again. There we go. Alright, everybody, go get him. Go beat him up. Let's boiling blood you until we win. Come on, you can do it. Oh, Lord. You're gonna make me wander off. I guess I could just drink a potion. Yeah, they're completely immune to dark damage, so Death Bolt doesn't do anything for me. Stop mugging those poor bosses with minion armies. That's what the game's giving me, so I'm gonna keep doing it. I wish I could make a hole in the ground. Yeah, all I have going for me right now is drink a potion, make more ghosts, I guess. Melee attack that deals dark damage. Shit. The ghost won't help me at all. Imp Swarm is the best. Oh, it's a Dark Swarm? Am I screwed? So we're on Dark Swarm. Dark damage. Arcane damage. Arcane damage. Alright. Imp Swarm might be our best bet. That and, of course, the endless army of Afrits. Mana Potion it is. Imp Swarm on. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. That's kind of cool looking, though. That was Arcane Combustion. That just did 7,000 damage. I need to not be anywhere near here. Goodbye. All it takes is one little bit of arcane damage and I will die in a spreading explosion. As far away as I can. I will try to blink one of my arcane minions into that mess. I have void spikes, I assume? No, I don't. Glitter dance, though. And silk shifter? Yeah. I have some concerns. Jesus, don't spread too far to the left. Woo! Oh, that could have killed me. Feyhaunt Garden, Searing Seal, Toxic Spores, Touch of Death, Word of Chaos, Flame Gate, Glass Orb, Prison of Thorns, Bone Spear. Bone Spear with the Infernal Spear upgrade. Prison of Thorns with Iron Prison. Orb Shards. One tile away from death like 5 times. Yeah, right on the edge the whole time. Eye Gate's nice. Word of Chaos is good stuff. Animated Chaos. Touch of Death with the Touch of Vampire. Gray Mush Booms. Chaos Seal. I did have a lot of shields, but do you see how many explosions are going off at once? Alright, we want to do lightning and arcane damage. Ideally. And of course, I don't think we have any means to do that damage. Got our fire damage. Alright, Word of Chaos will do it. We open the level with Feyhaunt and we immediately Chaos. Ophon with a pet. Ophon without a pet. Oh lord, I hate these guys, but Word of Chaos. Everyone will be stunned and teleported. We have a lot of skills. I do see Void Flame Lantern, that's how we'll get some... Nope, that's fire damage. Stormcaller might get some extra light that way. Lightning Warp. It's such a long list I have to look through every floor. Void Lore is helpful here. Our Sorcerer is helpful. Alright, I'm worried about the eyes, but I think we'll be okay because of Word of Chaos. I'm gonna take a number of hits when I first arrive. Ooh. You know what? We'll do Searing Seal, then we'll do Feyhaunt, then we'll do Word of Chaos. It's a 3-turn setup. Flame Gate requires us to cast fire spells. Flame Gate will... I guess we could start with Flame Gate, but it's kind of pointless. How much damage am I looking at? 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you. 20 damage per turn. I guess I have a couple of minions. I will have a couple of minions. There we go. We have 3 things. They won't necessarily just target me. So I'm gonna do Searing Seal first. No, I'll do Feyhaunt first. It lasts longer. There we go. Both of those are online. Word of Chaos. Arcane Combustion was a thing, I see. Just immediately exploded. Arcane Boom Booms. God damn it. How was I generating all of those stupid flies? Arcane Combustion Vest skill. When it's random, it's even better, because it's like, what am I doing? Alright, I'm doing fire damage, I'm doing lightning damage. Hold on. Crackle Void's not down here. I don't see Arcane Fire. Starfire's not here. So the question is, like, I didn't really worry about it because I wasn't doing anything that did arcane, but we generated a bunch of little tiny flies that exploded immediately. You need to go through your skills at least once. The problem is, I looked at them and I saw arcane combustion, and I didn't think there was anything that would proc it because I wasn't doing arcane damage. But, oh, star charged! Ooh, star charged. Don't the Fays do arcane? Feyhaunt Garden should have taken a couple of turns to generate the fucking Fays. But it probably had... there's an upgrade. That's where the flies came from. It was the fly upgrade. There's so many moving parts! Whatever, we made it to realm 20 on a completely randomized run the whole way through. That was still fun. Yeah, Fey Flies. It was Fey Flies that did it. So, there were like 5 levels of considerations, and I only did 4 levels of consideration. I was like, okay. We have arcane combustion, but I'm not casting anything arcane. That's fine. I don't have anything that transforms fire damage or lightning into arcane, so we're fine there. And I didn't consider this. The upgrade for the spell. I think you get 1 skill every level and 1 spell every 2 levels. Maybe? I think it's... the spells might be based on the number of spell points. Skills, I'm not sure, but you might be right. It was a good run. I had a lot of fun with it. That was a very fun run. I have to pee, so I'll be back. But that's a fun challenge. It has its problems. Not even, like, I'm fine with the fact that I died. I fully admit, had I noticed Fey Flies, I wouldn't have done what I did. I noticed all this, didn't notice this part. God damn it. But that's on me. My problem with this is the early floors. Like, floors 2 and 3 are frustrating because we had several runs in a row where I had nothing to work with, just no tools. It was giving me spells I could not cast because I don't have health and they require HP to cast. So it does need a little balancing on the earlier floors. Later on, though, like, once you have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 spells, even on the floors where like half of them were useless, half of them were not. So like we were able to power through. It's also fun because you get to see a lot of upgrades you normally wouldn't take and combinations you normally wouldn't take. So interesting, very random chance dependent, but I like it. Out of the new challenges, I like this one. But I do want to see that last screen in the conflagration of arcane combustions that murdered me. I do believe this means, if I'm keeping track right, every single time I've ever taken the Fey Flies upgrade, I've died from the Fey Flies upgrade because of arcane combustion. But some really weird floor clears from this nonsense. We could do a 1 HP run. I don't think we're gonna beat the 1 HP run. Yeah, here it is. The stupid Fey Flies all exploded. Damage to enemy. Searing Seal did a decent amount of work right away. Damage to Wizard, 160 from the Wizard, from Arcane Combustion. 66 from the Acer, 28 from Ophon. Only 4 from Massive Eyes. All my, like, math was about them. I do like the Wild Magic one. What I'm curious about as well, this game came into 1.0, it shouldn't have, came into 1.0, and the achievements were added to the game at that point. And there's an achievement for every challenge run, and I already have the achievement for do every challenge run. And now, in the beta branch, more challenges are added. Are they going to take away my all challenges achievements and add more achievements for challenges? Or are they going to leave it the way it is? Curious to see what happens there. Anyway, I got pee, so